going to be coaching one of my long-time Skillest students around the golf course. Now, funnily enough, this is the first time we've ever met. We've been working together for a year online, so this is an incredible opportunity for me to see him on the golf course, but also talk a lot more about strategy, club selection, shot selection, and I hope you guys can really learn a lot from this video too. Right, we're starting on the 10th tee here at Telford Golf Club. As you can see, I'm joined by Yolo, so thanks very much for taking the time to come and do this video, because we're going to be talking all about course management, strategy, talking through different techniques in regards to setup, shot selection, club selection. Your brain will be fried at the end of this. Ow. But I'm also not here to trip you up. No. Okay, so I'll play a bit of devil's advocate. Yep. You're going to tell us what kind of shot you're going to try and play. Okay. We've been working together for, is it a year? Yeah, over a year. Just about a year. So we've been working together over a year. We've got a couple of swing thoughts that we're kind of working on. This is the first time we've actually been able to kind of meet in person and go out on the golf course and kind of see his swing in action over a kind of a playing lesson. So that's been really good. We've obviously already done 9 holes already. You ready to get this underway? Yeah, let's give it a try. See how things go. 10th hole, I'll lead us away. 10th hole, 386 yards, little dog leg from right to left, slightly down the hill, a little bit downwind, generous start. Yep. Right, I've got a 3-iron in hand just so I don't run out of fairway. Natural shape is a little draw with an iron, so I just keep it aimed down the middle of the fairway and let the shape do its thing. Like that. Played a 9-hole video trying to break par where I played absolutely abysmal, and that might be the best shot of it all day. I've got a 3-wood, just trying to find the fairway. The watch shows it's 235 to carry that bunker on the left, so this should do that easily without actually reaching the trees. It kind of suits your natural shape anyway, doesn't it? So you don't have to try and do anything special with it, just your natural straight shot, for example, is your little draw. Yep. Bosh, just like that. Just that slightly right. It. A bit tight to the right side, a bit more draw. Oh, that's not perfect. Nope, fine. Lovely, good shot. Yep. Yardage was good again. Just one more bounce and green, perfect. Yeah, yardage was good, just a bit pulley. What have we got? 120 to the flag. 120 pin. So nice, easy gap wedge. Yeah, slightly downwind. It's pretty firm. So you can get away with a 110, 115 shot. Just to punch one of these. Bit quick. Should be okay. Get up. Oh, it's landed a bit soft on you. Yeah. Lucky. Fringe, short fringe. Close enough to putt. Close enough to putt. Just an uphill putt, so just with plenty of speed. Just slightly left. Simmer. Oh! One of those days. Good effort. Right, let's see if I can start with a bird. Little misread. 2 pars to start though. I think we can give ourselves them. Yep. Right, par 3 11th. Let's go. Right, 11th hole. How far have we got? 150 to the flag. 150 pin. Oh, we're into a bit of a breeze. Slightly uphill. Neither of us have come prepared, I don't think, have we? I was just thinking. It's one extra club. You go grab yourself one extra club. Yeah. I'll do what you shouldn't do. I'm going to show bad course management by trying to muscle the other club there. So I've got a 9-iron. 150 is a 9-iron, but we are probably 2 to 5 yards uphill. The wind is into our face. It's 135 to the front, so this should be enough to the front edge, but I don't think it'll be enough to the pin. And typically, as you try and muscle it there, you jump all over it and pull it. And I've just found that green side bunker. So take the time, go back to the buggy or the golf bag, grab that extra club. I think it's just a perfect smooth 8-iron, isn't it?
Yeah, I've just gone down to an 8, up to an 8 even.
Yeah, lovely. Threaded between the bunkers. Lovely members bounce. Should be on the green, that I think. By the looks of things.
Just on left edge.
Yeah, left fringe or just on maybe. Good shot.
Thank you.
Good club change, more importantly. Right, often it feels slower when you go back to a buggy to change your club. You feel like you're taking ages. But I tell you something, it's a hell of a lot faster than hitting the wrong club into a bunker and then having to hit an extra shot. My goodness. Especially when you still miss the green in 2.
Just see this uphill, but once I get past that hole it's going to go downhill, so I don't need to hit it too hard. Just on the left edge.
Simmer, 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 simmer! Oh! Good effort. Well done, good par.
Thank you.
Just a quick one, on that tee, would you have tried to muscle that 9-iron? Or are you quite good at going back to your back to change?
No, probably I would have muscled the 9.
You tried to muscle the 9?
Been too lazy to walk back, if I'm honest. The head was saying go and get the 8, but
yeah, the body was like, I can't be bothered.
the ego was saying no, get the 9 there.
So you could have had my bogey or worse.
Yeah, quite easily.
12th hole, 390 yards. Into wind and slightly off the left, and the hole kind of veers around from left to right as well. For me personally, it's going to just suit the little cutty shot. You gone 3-wood?
I'm going 3-wood, yep. Just thinking, trying to play it safe. Tends to be safer than driving.
Love it, love it. Oh, that's your driver, I'll get mine. So Yola hits a bit more of a draw, so obviously with the wind, with the hole going from left to right, it brings in, for him it brings in the left side. I'm going to hit a bit, I'm comfortable with a fade off the tee, so I can kind of go with the slope, with the shape of the hole on this one.
Yeah.
Give it a rip.
Look. That's the hook you're talking about.
Oh, that's the hooky one.
That's gone.
Ooh. Shouldn't turn too much. I'm going to take dead aim at those trees just down the middle. Just let it turn a little bit. I've double crossed it. Sit down. 2 poor tee shots. See what happens when we get up there. Playing a lot shorter. 155 on the watch to the front edge of the green. Slightly into wind though,
yeah.
So maybe the wind kind of negates the slope a little bit. I'd play it as a 150.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm tempted to go for a 9-iron, which is a 150 club.
Yeah, I think even if it lands 5 or 10 yards short, it's bouncing forward, isn't it?
Yep, let's give it a try.
Just rehearse that a little bit on takeaway. Just get that hands into your pockets as the club stays on the outside of your hands.
So, no, even more there, isn't it?
That's it. So really feel like it's kind of right in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So even tighter. So
really tight. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because the feel and reel will be different. It won't be as tight as it feels.
That got stuck.
Just blocked it. Wind's off the left, which has not helped.
Ooh.
So that's the thing, when you get into that setup again.
Yep.
So when you get the club coming away out here,
yep.
And then you rotate up to the top, you get too much height.
Yep.
You don't do that much.
Sorry.
But then to get that golf club back, you either have to you need to come back down that line.
Yep.
But what you end up then doing is dropping it on the inside,
yep.
And then which just gives you that big block. Or if you flip the hands over, the power draw.
Yep.
Yeah. So we hit a shot on the front 9 where you were trying to fade it.
Yeah.
Whereas what you probably did then is you just didn't do as much of this, and you probably just came down a lot straighter.
Yeah, which then kept it straight.
Actually just went bullet straight, didn't it?
I know my tendency here is to get too long in the backswing. So. Does he trust me there? Okay. That's a typical one. Pushing the hands through instead of turning my body.
Right, so what's the shot from here? How do you play this?
Ideally I just want to land it on just on the front of the green and let it sort of run down.
Yeah. So what's the setup?
The lie is not great.
The lie is not great, no. So down slope, it's pretty bare.
So I'll probably take a little bit more loft because of the down slope. I was thinking probably a 56 rather than a 50.
Okay.
We'll
setup wise, anything different on the setup?
I'll just try to put the ball a little bit further back,
yeah.
Stand a bit closer to the ball so I'm a little bit toe up.
Okay.
And let's see what happens. Not like that. Just trying to focus and turning my body through the ball.
Okay, so this is your demon. These
are my nemesis.
Yeah, this is your nemesis. That's the word. Right. I'm going to change it up for you.
Yep.
Back to your 50 degree.
Yep.
I'm going to put this ball in a bare lie.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Now your setup, you were right. You kind of get the heel out, just get the toe down, but do it more.
Even more.
Get it
so
right. Get it right up there. Literally get
so
half of the bottom off the ground.
It's needed like a putter stance, really.
Yeah, and
as
then
close as I would be putting.
And then you just literally, soft hands to the putter. The wedge can just kind of move a little bit like that, but you're not hinging.
Yeah, I'm with
okay.
you.
You're just allowing the weight just to move.
Yeah.
And you're just going to turn your body.
So just
hips, shoulders, and club all just move together.
So there's really no pressure in the grip.
Absolutely nothing. Just like literally like you're putting it. So set up again.
So even exaggerated. So it's
not exaggerated.
Okay, yeah. I know. Yeah, my fault. Yeah,
That's
so
it.
So it feels horrible.
Yeah, so it feels horrible.
Feels wrong. Sorry, I think it's the way.
So even more upright, more close to the ball. Right, just put it. Imagine you got a putter.
Yeah.
Nearly. Okay, you double hit it. You just kind of got stuck in the ground as you came through.
It's just getting used to that
just getting used to that feel. Yeah.
Need more rehearsals, I think.
So we'll do more. We'll get more of that on the golf course.
Okay. Thank you.
320. Okay. Right, 320 to the trees at the back of the fairway, or behind the fairway. So loads of space. Normal tee shot. I think sometimes these can be real optical illusions. These holes.
Yep.
Where you just, but yeah, once you've zapped a couple of yardages, you can just commit to a normal shot.
Yeah,
so you don't need to draw it.
Nothing. Just normal.
Just a normal tee shot.
Just
don't be influenced by the shape of the hole.
Just miss the overhanging branches and then
just aim right
to those and then
just aim right at them.
See what happens.
You want to go. See the bunker in the furthest one that we can see of the two.
Yep.
Just the right edge of it.
Yep.
So you miss these branches by 20 yards right.
Yep. And then
just
everything runs down anyway, doesn't it? To the left.
Yeah. Just hit your normal tee shot.
Don't
try and shape it.
Yep. Just go straight. So look. Again, need to get this feeling of the hands getting close to the body. Clubs thing outside. Pushed it way right again.
Should block you on.
In the trees.
Grab another ball.
Yep.
Let's see if you've already got it in your pocket.
Yep.
Rule number 1. That's negative thoughts. Never carry a ball in your pocket. All right. Oh, I followed you. I've ripped that as well, actually. Oh, it's alright, it's bouncing. It's a bouncing. Right. I want you to aim.
Yep.
At that kind of telephone, that middle of the bunker. Aim at the middle of the bunker.
Yep.
But for you, feel like you're hitting the fade.
Yep, I'm with you.
The swing for the fade. Don't worry about the face angle. Just feel like you're swinging for the fade.
Okay.
There we go. That's a golf course swing thought, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beauty. So for you, that feels like, it potentially feels like you're trying to open your body up to cut across it, but it's
actually
correcting your fault.
Yeah.
Because your fault is to drop the club too much on the inside, like that last tee shot showed you.
Yeah.
So there's a golf course swing thought versus when you're trying to get your hands in closer, which would be maybe a driving range swing thought.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
Find something that works for the course.
Find
and then
something. Yeah.
Practice what I should be.
You're gonna go around today hitting fades.
Yeah.
Which is a 5-yard draw.
My thought is a fade.
Your thought is a fade. 270 pin, downwindish, downhill. However, the slope is like above your feet.
Yep.
And away from you, from right to left as you set
so
up.
It's, in my mind, then the ball's going to come out a bit lower and wanting to go from right to left.
Wants to go right to. So you've got. I'm not getting a yard. I don't think you're getting a yardage to get to the green. I think you've got to get a club that you can feel like you can fade.
Yeah, just
feel like you can fade again. Okay, so like I think 5 wood's too long for that slope.
Yes, yeah, it's good.
So when you've got the ball, you're going to be back here with the 5 wood. So that ball is way above your feet. So you've got to be closer. So some sort of iron.
I'm better playing it like a 3-shotter really, as I get it down to the bottom.
Yeah.
So just some like a 7-iron.
7-iron, perfect. It's downhill, downwind. If this was flatter, if you'd maybe got a bit lucky and just got a little bit more of a flat slope, different club selection. But from there, with how far away you're going to be stood, that slope's just going to be bigger. So really just try and feel that left bunkers is your line, so you know that there's no trees in the way, you know you can't reach the left bunkers. Just try and hit that cut. Lovely. There's your 5-yard draw fade. There we are. Get your chip in again.
Oh no.
Right, so I hit a similar tee shot to yours. I'm just a bit further up, but my lie's flat. Okay, so I've got a flat lie, so I can go for the green. I'm not having to worry about the slopes. 230 to the front, 250 to the middle, downwind, downhill. I've actually got a 4-iron, but I don't think it's not a full 4-iron. I'm just going to try and land this probably where Yolo's ball is, about 20 yards short, and it should just get up to the green from there. That's right on line. Landed at Yolo's ball. I mean, it's just go in. Sit there, don't go over the back. Sit. Just trickled to the back fringe. Not bad. But shot selection, club selection was purely determined by lie. It's about simplifying the shots. You mentioned on links it's chip and run, but we're downhill, downwind, firm. It's not a million miles off links as it is. So you play mainly links golf. So go for what's comfortable. There's no point, you wouldn't suddenly get out of the lob wedge just because you're on a parkland cross.
In my head, it's about a 9-iron, just landing on that sort of flat area, just short of the green, and just letting it run down. And
very similar to that kind of chip shot on the last, where you're just getting the heel out of the ground and just putting it.
So it's just standing a bit taller up.
Just standing taller, grip down there, and just put it. Yeah.
Okay. Have a look.
Again, try and simplify the approach to the shot as well as the actual shot itself. That's it, perfect. Well done.
Just pushed it right, but we'll get away with that one, I think. I'll take that any day.
Good. Easy.
It's a change.
Easy. Cut it a little toe side, but the actual movement and technique was spot on. And all you did then a little bit of was kind of what you do on your full swing, where you just drop it a little bit on the inside.
Okay.
Right, so that shot about this kind of heel up, toe down, I use it now, I use it all the time. I'm going to use it on this shot for my chip in eagle. I use it, for this particular one, I'll use a 54 degree. So I'll have to try and carry it a bit further because it will have a little bit of spin on it. But probably I'm going to try and land this about halfway or so. But again, just making sure there's no real wrist angles, just soft hands. Oh, that first bounce was atrocious for me, but nearly would have gone in. Just popped straight up into the air. Strike was nice, it was clean. And it's not a birdie, it would have been a birdie obviously, because I can put. Yolo, come on, give us a birdie. It's the birdie time.
Make sure I don't leave it short then.
Oh,
again.
Smashed it through the brakes. Easy par though. I'll give you that as a par. No stress. Well done. Nice chip. Nice chip. Good decision for the second shot based on the lie angle, based on the lie, based on the grass, based on the distance, the wind, the slope. A lot of thinking. 14th hole is 413 yards. Today's playing into wind. Stroke index 2, so it's
tough hole.
Tough hole. It's a tough hole. So again, we just keep the ball in play. We don't mind a bogey on this hole because it's one of the holes that allows for it effectively. Tree lined.
Yep.
Where are you going to aim?
I'm thinking driver at the sort of the left, the trees that are coming out on the left at the shortest point. I'm not going to get into those trees with this wind today.
Perfect.
So.
That is absolutely perfect. Swing thought is that you're just going to open up and hit that cut.
Yep. Go for that little fade. See if that works again. That's fine.
Just miss that bunker.
Yep.
Be perfect. Right. Basically, I've got the same swing thought. I'm going to aim at out towards those left trees. I've got the low tee, so I'm going to try and hit the cut. Just turned a bit more than I'd have liked. Probably bounces to the right a little bit, so hopefully it's okay. Right, YOLO's in the fairway. We've got right bang on 120 pin into wind.
Yep. So my chain of thought, 120 would be a full gap wedge, but because of the wind I've gone up to a wedge.
Perfect. Okay.
Try and swing a little bit gentler and see what happens.
Swing it shorter?
Yep.
Yeah?
Just take a little bit of power off. Hope to be smooth.
Same again with the fade feel.
Yep. Fold it left.
So you just take your setup again to your next ball. Have you got a ball there now?
Yeah, I have actually. Still got one hiding.
Always prepped. Let's take your setups. Right, just with the wedge.
Yep.
Yeah, get it a bit more higher. Yeah. Because what happens? So if I borrow your club.
Yep.
The more the shaft lies down.
Yep.
The more the face point's left.
Okay. Yeah.
So face plane tilt. So if we were to put like a little magnetic arrow on the face now, that's at the target. But the more you lie it down, it's more left.
Yep.
And the more you steepen it, it's more to the right.
Okay.
So you there at setup are very low with the hands.
I get my hands low. So I do find that I tend to, if I take sort of a gentler shot, I'll tend to pull them.
Yeah.
That's something I haven't noticed.
Try and feel that. Often with irons, we get the toe of the club ever so slightly up. When you're taking something off it, get the face flush to the ground.
So it's similar to what I'm doing with the chipping in a way, getting it more upright.
Yeah.
Not to the same extent.
Yeah. You just all you're trying to do is just make sure the toe's on the deck.
Yeah.
That's it. So it's just flush. That's it.
Feels strange.
Yeah. Better strike, better shot.
Yep.
Just got a bit trapped on the inside.
Yeah.
But then that move, if I borrow your club.
Yep.
When you're set, so like a normal wedge shot view is that. Just a normal shot is there. Yeah, but because you're taking something off it, you're more likely to flip the face.
Yep.
But if you get the club a little bit more, just not heel out the ground,
I'm with you.
just the toe and the toe flush, and now you're a bit more upright.
And then it stops that.
And it'll just stop it flipping.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
Good. Thanks. Good to know.
Right, so just as explained to you, I'm going to do the same as well. When I take this setup here, I'm not kind of set up for a standard shot. It's a 3/4 shot. It's a little take something off it. So get the toe of the club just flush, get the face just completely flush, okay, to the ground. So you're just a little bit more upright on your setup. So I always say like setups are not always the same from shot to shot. Very rarely do you play the same setup. Not hit it hard enough, I don't think, have I? No. Probably should have checked the yardage before I hit the shot. Right, Yola's first one's in the bunker, but we're going to play with these. We're going to stick with helping him out with his chip shots today. Right, on this one, we're going uphill into wind from a fluffy lie. So we're not going to play the heel out the ground shot, okay? Because I would play that more so from a tighter lie, or I feel like we still need to hit this. Yeah. We're still going to get the shaft of the club more upright though. So again, very similar to the approach shot. Just get the face flush to the ground. Okay. Now in terms of release, toe up. Okay. But again, it's just being in control of that face angle. So always feel like the face, almost like you're hitting a draw.
Yeah. I'm with you. Getting that draw feeling.
Little draw.
Head.
Sorry.
In my head, it's a draw feeling then.
In the head, it's a draw feel. Yeah. Helped by the body turn. Just not bad. Tiny bit too hard. You see how low and flat that just comes out, just nice and smooth. That's it. Go into your follow to get the weight on that left side. Just turn around.
Nope.
Nearly.
Just grabbed.
Just grab the ground, just call it touch heavy. What club are you using?
Pitching wedge.
Pitching wedge, yeah. So your landing area is short at the moment.
Yeah, I was just trying to get it just on the front of the green really.
Good. Right, we've got a couple of slopey ones to go for par. How far left are we aiming?
I'm just about a cup outside left, I think.
Oh, good effort. You probably started that just outside of that cup.
Yeah, just a little bit too much. Well done.
That's a nice one. Right, this is an interesting hole. 299 to the pin, but as the crow flies it's 260 to the front edge of the green. There's a layup to the left, probably looking at, let's have a look. There's water all down the right, as you can probably see on there. 200 yard layup, 190, 200 yard layup leaves you in with 100 yards or so. I'm actually going to be a bit silly. I'm just going to go and smash it over the corner and see if I can get a ball lay on the green. Yola, what you hitting?
I'm thinking of 4 iron.
Perfect. So one clever golfer, and I'm going to play the idiot. Right, same feel, yeah.
Yep.
So you see where that fairway just kind of goes into the semi. You get kind of that little kind of.
Yeah, it
curves
just goes
around.
Up. That's the line really.
I reckon that's your line there. It's just a feel of a fade then. It gives you plenty of space to play with. You don't have to worry about anything else. Beauty. Literally on that little curve. My word. We could be on tour together. Right. I'm going to aim at the left big tree with a cut. Yes, here it is. Here it comes. Here it comes. I mean, that could have gone in the hole. If it's not gone in the hole, I'm tapping it in for eagle.
So I've left myself 85 yards to the pin, playing slightly downhill, but into a little bit of a breeze. So I think it's about probably plays like an 80-yard shot. So I've got a 56 degree. It's not going to be a full one, it's going to be about a 3/4, so I'm going to try and remember what Andy was saying earlier about getting the hands a bit higher up so the club's lying level to the ground. See what happens. Just thinned it a little bit, but I think I've got away with it. Yeah, got away with it.
Sharp. Right, nearly a hole in one. Just shy of, just literally on the fringe of the green. Beautiful second shot in from Yolo there to set up his birdie. Right, sloping from left to right, trying to figure out how much of an impact this fringe has before it hits the green, and I'm going to guesstimate not a lot because the initial hit is the ball's going at its fastest. Kind of goes slightly into the grain, or into the grass I should say. I'm going to aim just to the right of the golf ball, and it should just come in quite nicely. Just low, a little bit low. Wrong side of the slope. Remember, aim point said miss high, aim high, because it will miss by less. And it's so true, that's miles away really. Right. And I've not lost my turn, which is even worse of a putt. We've got to birdie this, haven't we?
One of us has to.
Both of us have to. Straight up the slope. I probably do have the easier putt, to be fair. But that means nothing with my putter. Straight through the gates. Putting gates at home, straight through.
Yeah, well done.
Whew. Yours is a little bit slippery.
Yes.
I'm going to set this ball rolling just outside the hole.
Yeah, just about half a cup outside, I think.
Just outside the hole. Just send her on away.
I think pace is key.
Oh! He did a lap of honour. It was nearly too hard.
Yep.
But most importantly, it wasn't. 2 birdies. 178, and you actually just said that it's in between clubs, which is interesting now because if you've got like a watch device as well, on here we've got 173 to the front, 198 to the back. So 180 for you is in between clubs. I'd definitely be going the higher side.
Yeah.
Because all the danger as well on this hole is, well, obviously too far over the back there's danger, but the most danger is the bunkers short, effectively on the front kind of portion of the green, aren't they?
Yeah.
So your longer club is probably better. It is a little bit downwind, just a smooth.
Yeah,
what is the longer club? A 6 iron?
It's 6 irons near 190 for me.
190.
Yeah, my 7 irons about 174 carry, 175. So
That's the club then.
because it's only 166 to the front, isn't it? So
Yeah. So that, yeah, perfect. With a little bit of downwind, it's probably perfect. Isn't it? We don't have to play to the yardage of the pin, though. Remember, we can go. You've got 190 to go. You got nearly 200 yards to go over the back.
190 to the back.
You can go past the pin and put back. I'm the same club as you. It's just a smooth 7, isn't it?
Well,
Same feel. Just get that.
Let's hope I can get a smooth one.
Just get that turn. Get that fade feel.
Call that really high off the face. Horrible.
I think there, and this is something as well to adapt to, is when you're probably thinking of the little fadey feel, you're leaving the face.
The face open now instead of...
Yeah.
So it's basically the fade. I need to think about the fade swing, but the normal sort of face.
Normal release, Because also as well, when you're hitting a fade, you don't necessarily want to open the face anyway. No. The fade is produced by a very close to normal release pattern and a different angle of the club coming into the ball. So when you're trying to hit fades, if you had a neutral golf swing trying to hit a fade, they wouldn't be trying to open the face.
Yeah,
you'd still be releasing it because you still want to get that penetrating flight. Otherwise, you get that higher kind of flary flight.
Yeah, shot.
Go. I got away with that, I'll be honest, but I'll take it because it's about 8 to 10 foot pin high. Just a little bottom groovy. I'll take it. You don't get much off golf. Let me try another.
Yeah, I'll try again and see.
So So still let your body, still let your hands release the golf club as normal.
So work the club as normal, but just
you're working the club.
For my chain of thought, it's the path that I need to work.
Yes,
keep
correct.
out, not the
face,
actual face.
Sometimes there's a bit of a byproduct of the feeling of hitting a fade. We often react by just opening the face a little bit. So that sort of thing we'll work on.
Yep. Exactly the same place.
Carbon copy. Every golfer wants to be consistent.
Yeah. Just not consistently the wrong direction.
The shot trace line there might be absolutely identical to the last.
Taysom's doing.
Sorry, I'll get up and down there. All right, Ola, how are you playing this?
Got my 56, so just trying to land it just on that flat part of the green that's probably a yard on.
Yep.
Just get it to trickle out. So I'm just going to try and keep the face a little bit open when I hit the ball.
Okay.
Try to make sure I've got a tendency to open my body too much when I play bunker shots.
Yes, I think you've sent me this before on Skillest in the past.
The lessons.
So just go pretty neutral with it.
Yep. So just thinking getting my weight forward.
Perfect.
Trying to keep my hands a little bit back to help the face open. Ooh, too clean.
Too powerful.
Way too clean.
Have one more. Movement was good though. Swing it well. You just hit it too hard. Really nice bunker shot. Just
not
distance
quite as much
control.
sand as I thought.
Well done. Nice shot. Two really good shots in terms of technique and quality of strike. Right, let's go make a birdie. Confidence for this putt is there's a 97.6% make rate here. I will be shocked if I miss this. Shocked.
The boys won't.
That's a bit rude. Can I have a go at this?
This year I just swapped from, I used to have a...
Can I have a quick go?
Yeah, I used to have a Scotty Cameron, but...
Everyone's on labs. It does look cool. They are... Oh, well, I won't say anything yet. This is actually a nicer version than some of the ones I've seen.
Yeah, that's fitted for my height though, that's a problem for Andy.
I'll be shocked if I make this with this. Shocked. Just can't
get used to it.
No. I like that though.
Yeah, the lazy man's options. Just pushed it slightly.
Good pace. Give you that one.
Jesus.
Yep.
Thank you.
Par 5 next. Let's go make eagle. It's a 500 yard par 5. The fairway literally goes to about that wide at around about 250 to 270. It's like a 20 yard gap. Then it hits this massive upslope. So really, I cleared it last year, but by the skin of my teeth. Today I'm swinging it like I've never played golf before. So what have you got, 6 iron, 5 iron?
5 iron.
5 iron?
It's a 200 yard club for me, normally a 5 iron, so
perfect.
Should be nice and smooth, I hope.
Little 3-shotter. I'm going to follow you. Little smooth 5. Smoothy little 5.
If I remember correctly, you need to be on the left side of the fairway here.
Sorry?
Do you need to be on the left side of the fairway as
I think
well?
more left side, yeah, just for a better, an easier looking second shot.
That's a lazy swing.
Still a 3-shotter though.
Yeah, difficult one though.
Bit harder. Still feel like the hands are in close.
Yeah.
think that's good. Lovely. Five iron, 5 wood?
I'll go with the... I'm tempted to the 3 wood and just... Don't know if that's the right play though.
I'd go 5 wood. You've hit your 5 wood well today.
Yeah.
I think 3 wood's nice, but again, it's biting off. It's not an incredible lie for a 3 wood. I think 3 wood's just got to be sat like on a tee almost.
Yeah. Okay. So I think my line's that sort of big tree just to the left of the...
I'd go just try and split the gap.
Yep, okay.
Try and split the gap. Well done. You've split the gap.
Yep.
Go on, get up there. We'll talk. It'll be an interesting third shot now, you know, with the slopes and stuff. So
It's going to be like this.
We'll talk
the
about
other
that
way
in a minute. 290 to the front edge of the green, which is a great yardage because it means I can't get there with any club unless I get a tee out for the driver. So I'm just going to be, there's nothing else up there, is there, on the old mappy? Oh, there's little bunkers, sneaky little buggers. 236, there's a bunker on the right. There's water on the left at 200. Interesting. Right, let's get over 200 and pass and short of 236. So 5 iron, perfect 5 iron. I think that's good. Good golf swing, that one as well. It's bouncing and rolling. It's always a good time. Right, what have we got?
Got 177.
Is it 177? Wow.
To the pin. So the flag's quite close to the front, based on what's saying.
Slope's actually not that severe. You've managed to kind of come up most of it. You can see back there how much of a slope you've managed to get past. The ball would have been on a severe upslope, which will have caused a higher launch angle, which generally means you need to take a couple of extra clubs. I think you'd play this. It's downwind. Yeah. Whatever slope you have got there, it's downwind, so it kind of evens itself back out. It's your 7, isn't it?
I was thinking 6. 177. Yeah, it's between
downwind.
Yeah, that's the difference, I think. Yeah. So 7.
Downwind, the wind's kind of down and off the left a little bit, so.
Yep. There's bunkers on the right, isn't there? So.
Yeah, keep it left of that pin. So aim probably 5 or 10 yards left of that pin, maybe. Just rip it.
No, push the
well done. It's all right. Not your perfect strike, but right at it.
Yeah, should be. It's bouncing anyway.
If it's avoided everything, it's bouncing anyway.
Yep.
Tell you something, if you've got a birdie put off that tee shot,
I'll be happy.
Happy days. 115 downwind to the pin. With no wind, it's a flat calm, it's a full sandwich. Now it's just a smooth sandwich with the wind. Even if it lands short, it will bounce forward. So a 107, 110 shot would be nice. Little 3/4 sandwich. If we can get this up and down, let's put a nice swing on this. Get her up and down. Never hit that hard enough. Oh, I definitely did. It's a bit deep. How's that gone too long? Okay, distance control, well done. 2 decent shots. I'm actually pin high. Yolo's just past pin high. 2 good shots in from there actually. Just complete optical illusion, wasn't it really? Right, Yolo's got a putt for birdie, which would be a beautiful birdie off his tee shot. He's got really good with his second shot. Got him back into play really. Great third shot from 175. How are we reading this?
Just outside, probably cup outside again, but it's downhill, so I think it's going to be quite quick, quite easy to, go 4 or 5 foot past them.
Yeah, pace is king. It is downhill probably from the last half of that putt.
Too quick.
Simmer, 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 simmer.
Yeah, as I thought.
Well, you read it right.
Yeah, just didn't listen to myself.
Right, so we're going similar kind of more, I'm obviously more across the slope here. A little bit right to left. Maybe start to gather speed as we go down. If I hadn't used a lab putter, this would have been for 3 in a row. That's my excuse. Ah.
Straight up the hill this time, I think. Just gonna make sure I get it past the wall.
Oh, unlucky. You didn't deserve a 3-putt after the recoveries. Unlucky.
That hole again.
Right. 18th to come. Final hole, straight par 4, tree lined. Good hole. Nice finish. 18th hole is a short one. 350. It's quite wide. Actually, it's quite wide. I know just on the last green there it's tree lined. It is tree lined, but it's generous. It's a generously tree lined hole. We can, I think, aim at the pin with a little cut, bombs away. Let's finish with a birdie.
Pushed it right.
Spit it out, trees. There we did. Oh,
Oh,
oh.
I saw it bouncing back up into the trees, but did it see coming down again?
Yeah, I saw it go back. Yeah, back up into the tree, and then it disappeared. Let's hope it just came down out of sight. But I know exactly what tree it is. We'll be able to find it. Right. Just a punchy, me punchy cut, ready for some links golf in a couple of weeks.
Shot.
That's the shot. Right, so we have got an interesting shot ahead. Well, I've not. You're
I
us. You're us. 90 yards to the front edge of the green. We've got these trees overhanging here and off a bare lie, so it's going to require a kind of a long chip and run. So it's 90 yards to the front of the green, which would be what, a kind of smooth
small sand wedge.
sandwich. So we need to hit the ball lower, chip it. We want to land it around my ball. 7-iron?
Yes, I think so. Yeah,
we don't want too much loft.
No.
7-iron will be good. Ball position just behind centre, so not back foot.
Yep, okay.
See, a lot of players put it right on the back foot, but just behind centre. Hands on the inside of the lead thigh. And just
Hit down.
play it like a pitch, like a punch. So further back in your stance. That's it, weight on the left side, hands forward, nice turn. Well done.
Just pulled it left.
Just pulled it, but the strike was perfect.
Stop.
It's fine, it's fine. All good.
It's fine, but it means I have to chip again.
Nice tee shot. Down, a little bit downwind, 54 degree in hand. Gonna try and land this with a little bit of check, a little bit of release. See if I can get it nice and close, or even in. Go on then. Oh, it's a bit short. It's a bit short, but it's not bad. God, YOLO up and down.
Yeah, so got my 50 degree. Just thinking, really, just trying to land it just on the green, just a couple of feet on, really. Just hopefully it'll release up towards the flag. Or I do that. Get stuck. Drive the hands in.
Right, when you get that set up again.
Yeah. That.
Yeah. Right. What do you do?
So.
Hands up there, get that, feel like that.
Get even higher again.
Just a touch, yeah, but still play it like a normal chip. I'm not doing the full toe up shot here.
Yeah, just.
That's it.
Just let.
Feel that draw strike again.
And I've got to remember that this elbow has to bend
It's
because
got
I've got a
bend.
tendency to lock this out, haven't I? So it's going to be there.
It's going to be bent at setup.
Yeah. Okay.
Bend your arm at setup. That's it. Bend it. That's it. Nearly, that was better.
Yeah. But
so you've always had the tendency, and there's going to be a chipping video for you to look at soon, but you've always had that tendency to kind of lock the arms and get stuck there.
Yeah, instead
so
of
trying to get you to feel that right elbow is going to be flexed already. So it's not a case of bending it during the swing, it's already bent.
It's getting bent and then it's staying,
it's just
staying with the body then.
Staying bent, exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, thank you.
Go on. Your effort.
Just on road speed.
Right.
Easy.
Bosh, 3. Yolo, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for coming down. Big shout out to you for coming down. Course management video there. Hope that's helped. Loads of different things you can look at. I'm trying to play devil's advocate with different ideas to try and play into shots, but also then just understand that the setup changes very, very often between tee shot, second shot, punch shot, chip shot, bunker shot. There's a lot of setup changes to remember, which makes it a little bit difficult, but always remember to assess the lie first as well. Thanks for watching.